Hello everyone, I am Ankush Das and we are back with the Poco F1 review. We have been using the device for a few weeks and we are now ready to share our experience with it. But before we do that, let us take a quick look at the specifications it offers. The smartphone packs in the latest Snapdragon 845 chipset coupled with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM with the usual storage options. The rear camera is a dual lens setup and the front camera is for selfies with 20 megapixel sensor. The display is as usual with the latest trends of notched display along with a big battery of 4000 mAh, and the smartphone runs on Android 8.1 Oreo based MIUI 9. Now that you have taken a look at the specifications, let's see whether it's good enough or not. Of course, the biggest selling point of this device is the Snapdragon 845 chipset. But does it perform well? Is it good enough? So let's start by talking about its performance. Here, we utilized the Antutu benchmark tool available at the Play Store to get an estimate of how good the CPU and the GPU performs. In addition to this benchmark test, I also used this device as my daily driver with all of my essential apps installed, and it worked flawlessly without any hiccups. Well, obviously the Snapdragon 845 chipset is capable enough, and it should handle almost anything you throw at it. In addition to Antutu's benchmark tool, we also used the Geekbench benchmark tool and combined both of the results to get the overall estimate of how well the device performs. To get a detailed look on the benchmark results, you should check out our written review, whose link should be in the video description down below. And I must mention that these benchmark test results were definitely satisfying. I'm sure that you must be wondering about the gaming performance on this device, so we tried a few games on it. With Snapdragon 845 on board, it's no-brainer that it can handle almost any game you throw at it. The liquid cooling technology inside the device does help, but it's nothing exceptional. With 8 or 6 gigs of RAM, you should definitely expect a smooth multitasking experience. But with MIUI 9 on board, we did encounter some memory management issues. But then again, it wasn't so serious. A minor software update should fix it. I'm more of a stock Android guy, but I definitely find MIUI to be clean and intuitive. The cellular connectivity on this device is very good. We didn't have any problem whatsoever. The device sports a 6.18-inch Full HD display with a notch. The viewing angles are perfectly fine for indoor usage, but not outdoors. The build quality isn't great, but it's durable enough considering the plastic back finish. The smartphone runs on MIUI 9, which is based on Android 8.1 Oreo. It does contain bloatware. You will find apps like Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, PhonePe pre-installed. But you can uninstall them, that's a good thing. Okay, now let's take a look at what the stock camera app offers and what the camera is capable of. The stock camera app isn't the best that I've seen so far, but it's definitely snappy. It offers a variety of modes that includes panorama, portrait, and if you want a great level of control, it does offer you the manual mode. The camera is capable enough, but don't expect it to be a flagship killer. We did find some oversaturation issues, so let's take a look at our samples. You can find the link to these photos in the video description down below. This video has been shot using the Poco F1's rear camera with 1080p settings and 120 frames per second. It's quite good, it's decent. As you observed, the rear camera with EIS takes decent videos. Now after the camera test, we have to finally see how the battery holds up. And when we compared our real life usage scenario with the benchmark test, it's almost the same. You can easily expect the smartphone to last for a day. And if you're curious about the detailed battery report and our final verdict on this phone, go check out the written review in the video description down below. Hit the like button and subscribe for more. Stay tuned and stay awesome.